Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I really think that saying thank you creates room for more, So thank you so much to each and every person who has subscribed and the returning subscribers. Thank you so much. And if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the home of empowerment. This is the home of love. This is the home of growth. I don't know, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, so thank you so much. And if you haven't yet clicked the subscription button, please do that. Yeah, thank you. So today we're gonna be doing a get to know me tag. I think I was a bit, I don't know, but I didn't do a get to know me tag. So I'm gonna be in this video, we're gonna be focusing on the overview of what the channel is gonna be all about, and as well as a get to know me tag. So my friend and I have written down some questions, and then she'll be asking the questions, and then I'll be doing the answering. So yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, our first question is tell us more about yourself. What is your name? Where do you study and what are you studying?
Okay, so my name is Musibudi Ramalepe. That's my name. My name is Musibudi, and then my second name is Ramalepe, and I'm from Limpopo. I'm studying at the Vaal University of Technology. I'm studying education, Bachelor of Education, what is known as teaching, and I am 20 years of age. Yeah.
Okay, and the second question is why did you start this channel? What actually motivated you to start the channel?
Why I started this channel, it has a lot to do with a challenge that I was in, which was Do It October. So in Do It October, one YouTuber has actually challenged us to do that one thing that we always wanted to do. So the starting of this channel is I always wanted to start, like I always wanted to have it, but until that challenge, I was like, let me challenge myself also to do that which I wanted to do, but also just to go back to how does it reflect to my personal life. What happens is I am much of a talkative person. Like I'm much of a speaker. I can't really say I'm talkative, but I'm much of a speaker, So this, I think it was a platform for me to exercise that passion, because I really love talking. It's that thing that fills my heart, and like when I do it, I feel fulfilled. When I address the masses, I feel fulfilled. So I felt like this is gonna be a proper platform for me to exercise that which is in me, that which I think it's my talent, it's my skill, and yeah.
And then the third question is what do you understand about purpose? Tell us what you understand about purpose.
What I understand about purpose is everything to do with a call, everything to do with serving, everything to do with the born, the breath, the born, the breath, yeah, the belonging, yeah. So what I understand is, I think for each of us, renali purpose, when we were created, when our master created us, for each of us had the purpose. But I feel like the purpose is something that actually makes a person to live, because I believe that, let's say, God can do everything by himself, but there are certain things he has designed us for his own glory, in a sense that we must feel in those things that he cannot do himself. Like God is a spiritual person, but as much as now we are fleshly people, there are certain things that he cannot do. So through our purpose, we're gonna be serving our purpose through, it might be helping a friend, it might be helping a family, but it's about serving that which you were created for. Yeah, let me just say it's about serving that which you were created for.
Okay, and then our fourth question is who did you look up to growing up?
The person that I looked up to, I don't have the specific person, but it absolutely has to do with my family, my sisters, my mom and dad, my sisters, So growing up, I don't think I am, but they go high. They are a family of academics, they are advocates of education and everything. So with my sisters, it has always been like that, and that therefore, I had always, thought and wish to say, I wanna go to school, pass my grades, do this, work, buy a car, buy a house. That has always been that. But there was a point in time where it actually changed. That was when I went to my high school, whereby I had to look upon my teacher, some teacher that I loved so much. I still love. I appreciate her. God bless her. So yeah, it was my teacher. Yeah, it's my teacher. I think even to this point, it's still her. It's my teacher. Yeah.
And then the fifth question is, who is your favorite musician and why?
My favorite music, like, gosh, when I think about this man, like, very, like, I get, I get happy, so if you know me, you must be knowing this. Yeah, but my favorite musician is Bishop Benjamin Dube. Yeah, that one is my favorite. Like, he is my favorite. And to answer to the why question, I would say he is because of, I feel like he is the mind. He has the mind of my heart. I feel like he has the mind of my heart. The way I understand God. Okay, there is a scripture that says, "I am who I am." Meaning that God is a different God to our lives. He is a different God to our lives. But I feel like with me and him, I feel like he's the way God reveals himself to him, it's kind of the same way he reveals himself to me. So yeah, I don't know, but I feel like he preaches the same gospel that my soul is preaching. So yeah, but I love him. The sincere worship, I love worship so much. The sincere worship, the intense and the personal thing that he has with God, it's really attractive to me. So yeah, it's Benjamin Dube, Bishop Benjamin Dube.
And then the sixth question is, how has your childhood been? Tell us about how you grew up.
How I grew up, I would say I had a very quiet childhood. Yeah, I had a very quiet childhood, mainly because I am the last born at home, and being the last born at home, my sisters, there's an age gap between my sisters and myself, meaning that we were not, let's say, for instance, I can say when I was growing up, already, my first, second, and third sisters were already into their tertiary levels. You understand? One maybe was working. You see, so in that way you can understand the age difference there. So I was a lonely child, not a lonely, but I was a quiet child. I was just around my family. I was just around mom and dad, and my mom and dad, they are old. They can't really play with me. So I had a cycle of, it's me, it's school. Yeah, it's me, go skolong, and then if not go skolong, it's a Sunday, I go to church. If not at church, I'm at the house. And then that was that.
And then our seventh question, or it is our last question, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
What are the teachings or the lessons that changed your life?
The teachings, or rather the lessons that changed my life, I think there's power in experience. I really believe that you don't come the same out of experience. So my experience goes like this. In 2014, I was doing my grade 9, and then the following year I had to do grade 9 again. So in that period, I had to learn. At some point, like, I was angry at everyone else. I was hating myself over things that were not even in existence. But there I had to, sometime in 2015, I had to come across the scripture, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, that talks about the timing, the Lord's timing, seasons, and everything else. And also I think that is the moment that actually changed my life, when I actually mastered the art of timing. I actually mastered the art of position, to say most of us are into places and we are heading ourselves over things that we're not really supposed to be head about. Because let's say, to give an overview, the thing is, later on in my life, I then kind of saw that me having to repeat a grade, it was a blessing in disguise. But imagine those times where I hurt myself, I cried over myself, I felt like, no man, it's not fair, why me, why I hurt myself so much. But then I had to then learn about the power of timing, the power of position, to say, no man, at the time of his own favor, this is the will of God about your life. Then I had to learn to accept. So the teaching, it has a lot to do with the power of position, the power of timing. I think that is it. The thing of me mastering, to say, no man, no, like, it has to be your time. It has to be your position. You must occupy a certain position in order for your things to flow accordingly. I'll relate this thing to, I'm sorry about that, but I'll relate this to my, this other biblical scripture that talks about a young man, I think a short man, where he was not able to see Jesus Christ. And what happened is he had to to ask people, or I can't remember the scripture, if it was, okay, I think and then him having to go to that tree, it meant that he identified a position. He identified a position at which it was gonna be more of him seeing Jesus Christ. That's about me. It was like the lesson was more like that, to say, in order for certain things to happen in your life, you need to be in this position. So I think that it was a blessing in disguise, because then it was a breakthrough. It served as a pain at an earlier stage, but later on I then realized that, no man, this is where I was supposed to be, because of things that happened the following year. I can't, just a lot of things happened, and things that I actually learned. So yeah, the lessons the teaching that I learned, it was back in 2015, but as well I'm relating it to that scripture that says, the young man so that you could see Jesus Christ, to say, in our life sometimes we need to change positions in order for us to receive certain things. We need to occupy a certain land. Yeah, so that's about that. So yeah, as you have heard, that was the last question that we have written down. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for watching, and I love you so much. Yeah, so more videos are coming. Yeah, let's do this together. And please subscribe, comment, do leave a comment below, do leave a like. Yeah, share the video. Thank you so much.